When fear tries to hide, it wears a mask. It looks like procrastination or perfectionism, self-doubt or distraction. And because fear pretends to be something else, you let it slip in. Fear wears a mask. Let's rip it off. Welcome to this space. Let's get real raw and real quick. You ever feel completely over your own BS? Like you've had enough of letting life pass you by? You're tired of being on the sidelines watching everyone else live? Are you done waiting for your turn? Because if you are, then it's time to start living. I know what you're thinking. Not now. Too much is going on. Too much has to happen first. And that's where you're wrong. You can't wait for your turn. You can't afford to wait. There's no such thing as the right time. Only the bold and the brave get to write that rule. Everyone else lives by its cruel whims. And if you don't want to be like everyone else, then don't live by their rules. And the way to start, the way to wake up and reclaim your life, is to stop making excuses. Because if there's one thing that will rob you of your power faster than anything, it's making excuses. You get to choose pain or growth, fear or freedom. So which one will it be? That's why today we burn through the excuses. The reasons you keep waiting. The stories you tell yourself to stay small, silent, stuck. All of those get burned today because they don't serve you anymore. We're going to call out the lies, you and me, and together release them into the universe so that they lose their power over us. So let's go. Let's go deeper. Let's do the work. Now I need you to really listen to this. If you just hear the words but you don't feel the intent behind them, then they'll just bounce off and nothing changes. So take a moment to center yourself. Close your eyes if you want, breathe in, breathe out, and hear these words echoing inside of you. I am stronger than my struggles. I am braver than my fears. I am more powerful than the voices telling me to give up. I am more creative than my limiting beliefs. I am more resilient than my past. I am more capable than my doubts. I am more talented than my insecurities. I am more deserving than my critics. I am more valuable than my mistakes. I am more loved than my loneliness. I am more whole than my broken pieces. I am more free than my chains. I am more alive than my regrets. I am more myself than anyone else could ever be. That's who you are. Don't forget that. So let's go. When was the last time you did something scary? What was it? Held you back? What did you doubt about yourself? Write it down in the comments below. Excuses sound logical. That's the danger. It's how they trick you. I don't have time. I'm not ready. I'll start when things calm down. But none of those are facts. They're fear wearing a mask. It's easy to let fear dictate your actions when it's dressed up as something productive. But underneath the productivity is fear. It's all fear. Fear of falling short of expectations. Fear of disappointing others, or worse, disappointing yourself. Fear of putting in all that effort and it's still not working out. Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of being seen, fear of standing out, fear of being alone, fear of losing, fear of winning, fear of feeling, fear of not feeling anything at all. Whatever it is, it's fear. It's always fear. I've been there too. Believe me, I get it. I've spent most of my life letting fear control me. I gave up my dreams and stayed small because of fear. I procrastinated and doubted myself because of fear. I was paralyzed by fear. It wasn't until I learned how to recognize fear, how to acknowledge it, accept it, and ultimately transcend it, that I started to see my life change. And I've helped thousands of others do the same. The first step to breaking free from fear is recognizing it, naming it, acknowledging it, accepting it. Fear is not a bad thing. It's a survival mechanism. But when it starts to control your life, that's when it becomes a problem. What do you do when fear tries to hide? Well, you shine a light on it. And the best way to do that is by becoming aware of it. Become aware of the excuses you make, the lies you tell yourself, the doubts that creep into your mind. When you become aware of fear, it loses its power over you. When you shine a light on fear, it can't hide anymore. It has to come out into the open. Once it's out in the open, you can start to challenge it. You can start to question it. Why is this belief limiting me? How is this fear holding me back? What would it feel like to let go of this doubt? So today we're releasing our fears. We're letting them go. We're no longer going to let them control us. We're no longer going to let them define us. You were born for holy rebellion against fear, against doubt, against delay. We're meant to fight for your dreams, to hustle for your happiness, to rebel against the voices that try to hold you back. There's a quote that says, "Every successful person has a different set of obstacles and problems, but they all face them and deal with them." Don't let your obstacles define you. Don't let your problems control you. Face them, deal with them, rise above them. The second step is to replace the fear with action. Action is the antidote to fear. When you take action, you start to feel empowered. You start to feel like you're in control of your life again. And the best part is, you don't have to take big actions. Small actions can make a big difference. Just do something. Anything. Start small. Take baby steps. You know, there's a story about a woman who was afraid to fly. She was so afraid that she couldn't even watch planes fly by without getting scared. So she decided to do something about it. She went to a therapist who specialized in helping people overcome their fears. The therapist had her do some breathing exercises, and then he took her to an airport and had her observe planes taking off and landing. After a few weeks of this, he took her on a small plane ride. And after a few months, she was flying solo. This woman didn't let her fear control her. She didn't let it hold her back. She took action. She faced her fear, and she came out stronger on the other side. And that's what you have to do too. Whatever your fear is, whatever your doubt is, face it head on and take action. The third step is to practice gratitude. Gratitude is the ultimate way to shift your perspective. When you're grateful, you can't be fearful. It's impossible. So take a moment to close your eyes and think of all the things you're grateful for. Yeah, your health, your friends, your family, your life, your dreams, your goals. Think of all the good things in your life and feel grateful for them. And the fourth step is to focus on your purpose. When you focus on your purpose, you start to feel inspired. You start to feel motivated. You start to feel like you're making a difference in the world. And the best part is, you don't have to wait to start making a difference. You can start today. No matter how small your actions are, they will make a difference. So what are you waiting for? Go out there and live your best life. Break free from the excuses. Burn through the fear. Let the fire begin. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave us a review.